We got two games, two of the easiest bets of the day. If you want to learn how to bet WNBA, come on in and listen in. This is Money Pot.
Money Pots.
Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows. Welcome everybody back for another episode of How to Bet WNBA Betting. I am your captain. I am your host. I am the CEO. They call me Moss Money. And we are betting two games today and two of the easiest bets that I found all day today. It's going to be real quick, real easy. Not a long speech, not a long spiel. So let's get right into it. We have been killing it. We had a little dry spell in the mix there, right? We had about 2 weeks where we were off. But last week we came back with a vengeance, and this week I don't see any difference. Right off, fresh off 4th of July festivities yesterday, and we got some quick and easy bets. So let's bring up our handy dandy sports book. We've been cooking it up with DraftKings. Had to leave FanDuel. FanDuel was messing around with the money, you know? So we had to switch it back to DraftKings, where we started off on the hot streak. 2 games today, late night, 7-8, Sparks, Fever, Golden State, Lynx. Let's get into it. I got one bet here. Easiest bet to find. The Fever have been on a tear. Just won the cup, got some money in their hands, feeling good about themselves. I do like the line. I think the Fever should win this game. I think that no Caitlin Clark, though. So Caitlin Clark is still out of the lineup with that groin injury, but they've been playing well. AB's been a monster here as well. But the one thing that the Fever has sorely lacked against all year, and we'll just keep it simple, following our plans, sticking with the stars, is they've had trouble guarding scoring bigs all year. They've had trouble guarding them for whatever reason. It is. They're just bad at it. AB is a good pick and pop. AB's really been holding on to the scoring, I would say. Her and Mitchell have been doing really well, Kelsey Mitchell. But I'm not going with them. I'm going with Hamby. Hamby has been a stud. Hamby has been a beast. Last 2 games, hitting over 20 points in the last 2 games for the Sparks. Really then giving them, no pun intended, a spark from Plum, kind of not on her game from 3. That's really what she is about. But Hamby is hitting 25-9 against the Liberty, which is a tough defensive team, even though they didn't have Jones. 20-10 against Chicago, 14-7 before against the Fever. And I think she's going to be able to get this and find her way. Minutes have been up. Every time she's over 30 minutes, she has scored at least 15 points in the last 3 out of 4 games. So I like this line right here. It's close enough. Minus 110 on the docket. Give me Miss Hamby over 15.5 points. I think this makes a lot of sense. I was looking at Azura Stevens as well, the center for the Sparks, but she just hasn't been consistent enough. And if Plum isn't going for the Sparks, then their next way is Hamby. I think Stevens and AB kind of balance each other's out, and that's Alaya Ayaya, I think is how you pronounce her first name. Boston. They call her AB. So give me Darisa, I want to say. Darisa Hamby over 15.5 points. Gotta learn these goddamn names, man. These names are so tough with the pronunciation, man. You gotta get these names down. All right. Like I said, quick and easy. Right. Real quick and easy. All right. We're going to go to the second game. Now, the Golden State Valkyries versus the Minnesota Lynx is going to be a really good game. Golden State has been on a tear. I don't even got to talk about how good the Minnesota Lynx are, even though they just took a bad loss. I guess they were due. I thought they would have showed up a little bit better again in the Commissioner's Cup against the Fever. But Golden State has quietly put together a good season, plays great team ball. They're great on defense. They're the number one team in rebounds. So you got to make shots. Got to make shots against the Golden State Valkyries. And I think Minnesota can. So I do like the line here. And Minnesota hasn't lost at home yet, right? So this is why that line is so inflated. And Golden State, they're 1-2 out of the last three on the road. And I believe, what was it? 2-4, I think, out of their last six on the road. So they're not a really good road team. And you're going against Minnesota, who's the best home team in the league. And then they're just coming off an embarrassing loss. So this sets up right with the 9.5 where it should be. And if you look at all their home splits for the Lynx have averaged beating teams by at least 10 points at home all year long. So I do like Golden State. I do like the Lynx here at home. Makes a lot of sense. But what I did notice about the Lynx here, which I really like, I think it's a really good bet here, is I like the team total. Listen to these scores at home for the Lynx against the Mystics, 92-75. Against the Suns, 102-63. Against the Sparks, 82-66. Against the Aces, who's a good defensive team, 76 against 62. Against the Sparks again, 101-78. Against Phoenix Mercury, 88-65. They beat Golden State at Golden State 86-75, so you know they can score. Against the Storm, we're going back to late May, 82-77. The Sun, 76-70. The Wings, 85-81. The Sky, 92-87. What are you hearing? High scoring games, right? High scoring games. So I like team total over, I believe it was 82.5 for the Minnesota Lynx. I think they'll be able to score a lot of points at home here. Let me see. Team, that's first half. Let's find it. Let's see what we got here. Team prompts. There we go. 83.5. Kind of jumped up a little bit. I still like it. I still like it at 83.5. I think they score 85 or more points. It'll be close, right? You see the line starting to dip to the minus 125. And that's because Golden State is a good defensive team and a great rebounding team, the best rebounding team in the league. So I get that. You got to make shots. But on the road, they beat this team and scored 86 points and at Golden State. I think you're going to see the Minnesota Lynx reinvigorated and refocus. They're at home where they love to play and they score a lot of points and they're coming off a bad loss. I think this is going to be a great game, and I expect the Minnesota Lynx to score more than 80 some points. And with that being said, as a bonus pick, it does make sense for Nafisa Kyler to score a couple points here. But again, they play good team ball, so she's going to be the focus to stop, obviously. So I would pivot to maybe McBride here, Kylie McBride here, but I just like the team total points here. I'm going with that. So we only got two bets here. That's all we're doing. We're doing two bets. We're doing the Minnesota Lynx over 83.5, and then my other bet. Let's bring it up. Let's just see what the parlay looks like. Even though I'm not going to do it, I'm a straight better. No, it's not bad. If you want to do a little parlay, plus 272 on both plays. Again, all our bets are half unit bets. $50 when you 186. That's plus including the 50, mind you. So it's really 130. 136, 36. Ooh, look at that number. 136, 36. I like synchronicity in numbers. So yeah, I like those two bets. And those are the easiest bets you're ever going to make today. And I don't think you're going to find an easier bet than that. So go ahead, lock it in. Those are the bets of the day. And if you like WNBA betting, if you like to learn more about how to bet, not just WNBA, but big into football, we do some tennis, we do a little soccer, or just want to know how to manage winning bets and your bankroll and getting more comfortable in betting, so you can do this as a side hustle, man, go ahead and hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit that all that good stuff. We have a list of different small little videos to help you guys, from tips and trips that I've learned over the years to help you guys get some winnings in the bank account and not so much losses coming home, not upset, not going into the piggy bank or the savings that you should be saving and not gambling. And of course, if you always have any issues with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER. We do this for entertainment purposes only, but still, we want to make sure you guys are safe and give you the tools that you guys need to do to be successful in betting. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pot Betting. We will get with you guys tomorrow for more WNBA action. Good luck, happy hunting, and let's get some money.